Okay, so today I just have a little quick thing for you, which is just a little tear down on one of these EXALUX CRMX receivers. I really like these. I got them for a really good deal. They're the RX100Ss. They're okay. I'm not. They're pretty good. The signal's pretty good on them as well. I've had a little bit of reliability issues with them, where I've had it be where I've been connected to a light and then they've kind of unpaired and I've hit the repair button and it's been fine. Generally, they're pretty good. But the antennas in them aren't the biggest, so maybe over longer ranges, there may be better solutions. However, for me, I really enjoy these, especially for the price you can get them if you can find them on the secondhand market. They do not have an internal battery in them, so you do have to provide them with a power source, but that's not that big of a deal. Most LED lights, in fact, almost all LED lights have a little USB out, and these run on such little power that you're able to power them with almost everything. We're going to do a little tear down on this just so anyone out there who's curious can see how they're built on the inside, and if for whatever reason you need to repair one of these, most likely because the DMX has gone a bit funny, we'll be able to go in and show you how it's done and show you that it can all be resoldered or fixed up. So the first point of entry is taking this plate off here. You got to peel back the Velcro here. So here we go. We're just going to take this off. Now, these aren't necessarily the easiest to come by, I find. They were never the most popular. I don't think EXALUX is. They got that one control unit, which I knew was popular for a bit, but in the age of the iPad and such, it's becoming a bit irrelevant, but that's okay. This is a very nice unit. So this is a very interesting little thing here. It's got this piece can actually slide out if you don't want the micro USB retaining piece. And I immediately put the tape back on for the Velcro, just because I don't want to lose this screw. Okay, so now that we're in, it's almost completely toolless from this point forward. We do have to take out these two plastic screws. Now, I would be as careful as you can with these because they are plastic. With metal tools, it will start to eat away at it. You can try a little smaller screwdriver. Find an electrical is pretty good for this. Now, EXALUX do say that their products are designed to be repaired, but their repair options, replacement repair parts aren't as numerous as one would hope from a company that touts so publicly on their website how they're for repairability. Like these plastic screws, for example, very integral, also very easy to damage. They do not sell replacement parts for those. You can't buy them. They mostly seem to just sell antennas and off-the-shelf components that you could get without them at all. So I don't know what that's about, which is a bit sad. This device did actually have a USB-C update. This is a micro USB version. I don't have the USB-C update version. That would be pretty cool. USB-C is a far more durable connector than micro USB ever was. So now that all those pieces are off there and those screws are undone, there's white screws on the back, we can take off this piece here. It just unscrews like that, and there's this little plate here. Just remove that, take it off, move it to the side. Now that we're here, we will need to take off this sticker here. Just peel up the corner, nice and careful with it. We would like to put it back, and look, there's one more hidden screw. Now we do want to take this screw out because it is a strain relief on this cable, so there's a little bit of excess there, so it puts all the strain on the cable, not on the solder points on the board. So we're going to take this screw out because we don't want that rotation to be applied to the solder joints for the cable connector. We want that rotation to travel up the whole device. So now I've given a little rotation. We can see that the casing around it is rotating, but the micro USB port and the whole rest of the board is staying in place. Let me take this out. Look at this. This is so cute to me. They just use a little bit of diffusion paper to diffuse the lights. So this is obviously the micro USB port. This is a pretty complex soldered repair though, as you can see. They're very tiny connectors. It's not necessarily USB serviceable, that port, which is a bit disappointing to see. But replacing almost any micro USB port is a pretty steep order unless you've got some particularly user-friendly connectors. So you can replace the cable here. It's just 3-pin DMX, as you can see, and then at the top it is just a standard DMX connector. Now I've put this red tape on. This is actually my SAD unit. This one doesn't really work the best. It's got massive connection problems, so I'm willing to take the risk to show you the insides of this on this one and this one alone. Again, you could just take this out like any other DMX or even XLR cable. Just want to give it a little push through up here. Boom, it's free, just like that. And there's your DMX thing. If you have, like me, one of your cables has completely disconnected on the inside, now's the perfect time to do that. I didn't realize that has happened yet. So we're going to take this tape off and we're going to give that a little repair. shall we? There we go. Okay, there we go. That's all fixed up. Is this the best soldering job that's ever done? No, it's probably one of the worst. Okay, here we go. Just gonna slot this back in. Now I've put this here just as a bit of strain relief, is the idea, and just help push it in a bit more. Just try and get it in there as tight as possible so we don't have any more problems, because as you saw, was that a good solder job? No. Will it last? Probably not. But there you go, that's done, it's all buttoned up. That's just a little repair thing guide for you on repairing this connector. If something deeper goes wrong, it's going to be much harder to repair. But this seems to be the common fault point, is the DMX cabling, but it's very easy to fix if you're comfortable using a soldering iron. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I hope this made the day a little bit better. I'll see you again maybe for something else related to DMX or CRMX. Who knows?